Welcome back wherever you are in the world watching us. This is Sports Tonight, broadcasting live from Channels TV, Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. We're taking a look at all our trending stories in our world of sports. We told you that Nigeria's women's basketball team, the D Tigress, they will be competing tonight at the Afro Basket Championships for women in Bamako, Mali, Angola. They've thrown out a strong warning out there by beating Cameroon 78-56. The D Tigress will take on Mozambique tonight. We also talked about ways we can develop sports in Nigeria. We listened to the Chief Executive Officer of the League Management Company, Nduka Rabo, telling us that we need to see sports as a business for it to actually become profitable. Alfred Okoligwe is with us in the studio. We also talked about the World Championships that will be starting on Monday in Paris. Delegation will start arriving on Sunday. Team Nigeria will be represented by 6 wrestlers, 2 females, 2 males, and 4 female wrestlers. Alfred, let's get on with the show now. Talk about football. We're getting ready for the second leg of the CHAN qualifying match between Benin Republic and Nigeria. First leg, a lot of Nigerians are asking questions. How they expected the CHAN Eagles to win in Benin Republic, but football isn't like that. Second leg, what are you expecting? I expect them to win. First, as a Nigerian. 2, because I know that these guys have more in them that they've given so far. In my chat with the team when they arrived, they couldn't find their footings in the first 30 minutes of that game. And from then onwards, they had that game perfectly under control. And so, Kano is a new experience for especially the guys that will come from Cotonou, arrived Lagos, flew to Kano, and all of that. And all of the African things that happen. I will stay in your hotel, I won't stay in your hotel. I'll ride your bus, I won't ride your bus. And all of that. Let them games. At the end of the day, when the results reads otherwise, everybody will shake hands and know that this is just a 90 minutes game. I will just move on. But I know for Salisu, he has his work cut out. He knows that we can't afford to fail. And this generation of home-based players have so much to play for. There's the Wafu Cup. After this, there's the Wafu Cup. And if they qualify, they go to the Nations Cup. There is still plenty of football to be played, played by them. And so I don't think they will want to lose it at this point. They need to impress also the coaches. Some of them, they're eyeing the Super Eagles. Do you think that will bring some form of pressure? Not pressure per se. Every game comes with its own pressure. I mean, anxiety is something that is in all of us, whatever we want to do. I know that the boys know that the marker, Nigerians will not want to hear of any excuses. This is Republic for crying out loud. So we need to get the result. The manner the goal came is something I know that they will look at themselves and say, okay, we had this game locked down till almost the end of that game before we consider that penalty. This is the time for us to be more adventurous, to really go out there and get the goals. And the earlier they get the goals, the better it takes the pressure. You know, the more it takes the pressure off the boys. Because if the game drags and the goal doesn't come, all of the tension. And Kanu, for what Kanu fans are, I'm sure that by 2 o'clock there won't be any space in that stadium to sit down. Okay. The fans are going to come out in the numbers. That's one good advantage. Taking the game to Kanu, and the team had a warm-up match with Kanu Pillars. So let's wish the CHAN Eagles all the best. That match will be played tomorrow at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kanu. Time 4 p.m. Alfred says by 2 p.m. that place already will be looking crowded. So you need to find your way to the stadium on time. That's details of the match right there. It's tomorrow, 19th of August, 2017. Nigeria taking on Benin Republic. This shouldn't worry us in any way, but we know football is funny. So the CHAN Eagles shouldn't play with this in any way, because we're good to see all of our top stars in the domestic league play at the African Nations Championship. So details, information that you can use as regards the 2018 African Nations Championship. Let's take a look at some other fixtures, second leg fixtures. It's not just Nigeria. We are busy. It's a busy weekend for African football. That's it right there. We told you Nigeria will take on Benin Republic. There's Congo DR also taking on Congo Brazzaville and Kinshasa. So both of them coming together. Cameroon will take on Sao Tome. Rwanda will play Uganda. Sudan will take on Ethiopia. First leg ended 1-1. It's Libya versus Algeria. Morocco will welcome Egypt. Still open in that one, if you ask me. Zambia will take on South Africa. It's Angola going against Madagascar, while Namibia will take on Comoros. The 2018 African Nations Championship, Mali will take on Mauritania. Guinea will play Senegal. Ghana versus Burkina Faso. And Cote d'Ivoire will take on Niger. Okay, That's it with the Chan Championships. Before we let Alfred Okoligwe out of the studio, so we'll get into the Aiteo Cup draw proper. Alfred, match day 35 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. It's already before us. The league is winding down gradually. After match day 35, what should we be expecting?
At this point, every point counts. It's a big battle down there from the 10th, 11th position to the last. Except for Remo Stars have already been confirmed relegated. Every other team, every point at this point counts. For Rangers International, double home game. They're playing the second home game against Katsina United this weekend. So if they get that, you know, it just eases the pressure of them. Sunshine Stars are on to Gombe, yes, in Ijebu. So we expect at this point every game counts. The players, the teams that have lost players to the camp of the Eagles, if we have had them. Okay, let's just run through match day 35 fixtures. FC Ifeanyi, we welcome Aqua United to Newi. They want that one. Aqua also wants it. So let's see who wants it most. We will get it. Rangers will take on Katsina United. Wiki Torres will play Remo Stars. Rivers United will take on Aimba. ABS will play Plateau United. And we'll say if Plateau United can get a point or win this one, we close shop. It's game over. MFN will take on Gombe United in Lagos. Kano Pillars will play Abia Warriors. Shooting Stars will welcome Nasarawa United. It's Lobby Stars going against El Kanemi Warriors, while Sunshine Stars will take on Niger Tornadoes at Ijebu. So that's it, match day 35 of the Nigeria Professional Football League fixtures for you. So let's continue to look forward to the league, see if there will be some late surprises. Alfred Okoligwe, I must say thank you so much for stopping by. Pleasure, man.
Always a delight. But don't go far, because we might just bring you back again to talk about the draw when it's done. That's it. We'll go on a quick break. Just take a breather. When we come back, the panelists, they are ready. All is now set. It's the draw ceremony for the round of 32 of the 2017 Aiteo Cup. Don't go anywhere. Stay.